Nigga, you set a set time for that shit for you to wake up. Believe it or not, you set a set time for you to wake up. All right, you set a time for you to wake the fuck up, and you knew all about that shit. Like you set a time for you to wake up about the world, and you also set time for you to wake up about your purpose and who you are. Okay, you set a certain a time, a divine time that you was gonna wake the fuck up, guys. You set a time for you to wake up. Okay, to just your purpose and just who you are and what you're meant to be and what you're meant to have and just who you are and what you're supposed to do in this on this planet. Okay, and that's why a lot of y'all are waking up right now. Like it's not by accident. You're like, nigga, this is who I'm supposed to be, nigga, and that shit motivates you and inspire you to do that shit. Okay, like I said, you had other shit you want to do, accomplish too, but that your main purpose, you set a specific time for you to wake up to who you really are, and that trigger you. That you set triggers for that shit. Okay, and you also set up a divine time for you to receive and just transform into who the fuck you supposed to be. Okay, of course you're gonna have to take action. Guys, you will want to take action, guys. Don't think that you're not gonna like, oh my god. Some of you niggas are some of you guys are so low at a low point you couldn't even take action. But guys, you will want to take action. You'll be inspired and moved to go and take action and to want to chase your dream. Nigga, you have a certain time when you was in, like I said, you have a specific time for you to transform and become that person. So you will literally change, nigga. That's why I use the butterfly reference a lot. When you break out the fucking cocoon, nigga. When you done transforming and developing and shit, when you transform into a fucking butterfly, angel, or whatever fuck who you supposed to be. Okay? There's a specific time for you to transform and become that version of yourself. Okay, and that's nigga, nobody can stop that shit. And nigga, once you start transforming and becoming that person, nigga, it's gonna shock the fuck out of people, especially as a chosen one. Okay, especially for us chosen ones, nigga, it's going to shock the fuck out of the world and just people alone, especially people who doubted you, nigga. Okay, so nigga, there's a specific time for you to nigga. I feel like we all feeling that shit that we're in that, either we're in that season or we're beginning to be in that season. Like we all are feeling that shit right now. Okay, all of us are feeling that moment right now, nigga, and that's what the fuck going on. Okay, a lot of us are going through that shit right now. Okay, a lot of us are going through that shit right now, guys, and you know that's what I gotta tell y'all. Like we all feeling that shit. We are all feeling that transformation shit. We are all feeling that transformation stage and just transforming and becoming our divine self, our greatest versions. You know what I'm saying? There's a set time for that shit too, nigga, for you to really transform into that shit. See how you was a set time for you to be in that downtime that you allow yourself to be in because it's gonna make the story better. Nigga, there's a set time for you to transform. And when you are transforming, guys, it's going to happen fast as fuck. Like, it's going to happen fast. It's not going to be a long ass wait. It's going to, like, I know sometimes you just waiting for that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just fucking, like, nigga, you want to just turn into that shit right away, guys. I know, but your higher self is guiding you and just preparing you for that shit. You could call, like, you can say God or whatever, higher self, God. It's preparing you for that shit. Okay? It's you are preparing yourself for that shit. You're just one moment closer to that shit. Guys, when you transform, guys, it's going to happen fast. It's going to explode. And you just going to transform just crazy. It's going to be crazy. Like, people who met you in the past going to look at you like, yo, this nigga is different. Like, what the fuck happened to him? Because you transforming, nigga. You're not going to look the same. You're not going to think the same, act the same. You are literally, there was you at your lowest, right? When you was acting like that, being like that, and this is who you was, and now you transform into your greatest self. So certain shit, you would stop doing certain shit. You would stop thinking of certain ways. You be like, nigga, I used to do that shit? Nigga, you gonna start thinking like, and start transforming and just, it's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be fast as fuck, and it's gonna shock you, nigga. And it's just, life is gonna be like, it's gonna be so better. Like, every day is gonna be like, bro, it's gonna be crazy. So when you are transforming, I'm gonna make a video on Chosen One transformation, guys. I'm gonna make a chosen, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a video on that, but it's gonna be crazy, guys. This shit's gonna be crazy. Okay, it's gonna be crazy. All right. So like, yes, nigga, and you also knew like nothing is impossible. Like I said like there's infinite possibilities for you to reach that goal. You also knew that nothing was fucking impossible. All right, there's not a single shit on this planet that's impossible. I told you, nigga, I really know that this fucking niggas who know how to fucking nigga, there's certain like entities and shit. There's certain fucking like peoples and shit. Like if you shoot them, nigga, you can't even bullet can't even penetrate. So you can't even shoot them because they really like nigga, they really are on that level. So you could try to shoot them, nigga, this shit's just gonna bounce off them. It's gonna hit you in your fucking face if you try doing that shit with them. Cause they understand the real shit. They understand the real shit, nigga. And guys, like I told you, I'm not religious, but I fuck with some of the religious shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm spiritual. But even in the Bible, it said, what's his name? When Jesus was fucking walking on water, right? He was walking on water. Nigga, Peter walked on water too. Y'all niggas don't know that. Jesus didn't make him walk on water. He just told him to walk on water. And because he had the belief of that he could do that. He seen Jesus do that shit. He said, oh shit, I'm about to do that shit. It's only when he started to get scared and shit, that's when his ass started drowning because he started to think like, oh shit, I can't do this shit no more. So that actually lets you know that anything's possible. You see what I'm saying? Anything, they put that shit in there to show you that anything's possible. You can do anything. And there's stories of there's niggas like me who look like me who really have psychedelic, whatever that fuck shit called, abilities, nigga. Niggas could literally move shit with their hand, move shit with their mind, levitate and shit, do all type of shit, advanced shit. Okay, so nothing's impossible, nigga. When you come to the planet 3D, and you knew that before you was even born, nigga. But once you was born, nigga, you get programmed from this world to make you think that you can't do that shit. So that actually traps you, and because you believe you can, nigga, you're not gonna be able to. See what I'm saying? So yeah, guys. Okay, you guys knew that shit. Okay, you knew that you can manifest anything. That's what I told you. Like, you knew you can manifest anything in this body. You also knew you can manifest any shit. You know what I'm saying? Money ain't even fucking real, guys. Niggas just literally came to the planet, right? And started and say, hey, this is worth a lot. This is worth this amount of money. Nigga, they literally just made some shit up and said this is worth something. Money ain't real, nigga. So you knew you can manifest anything. You can manifest any amount of money you want. You can manifest any material shit. That's actually why you came to this planet. That's why I don't get when people try to come to this planet, guys. And they be like, oh, nigga, fuck money. Fuck materialistic things. Fuck materialistic. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Okay? You could do that if you want to. If you don't want to be materialistic, do that shit. But nigga, some people came here to, that's why you came on a 3D. You know, that's why you came on a physical realm. Because this is physical. When you in the other realm, there's no physical shit there. So you came here to experience physical shit. You know what I'm saying? So you came here to experience the best physical shit you could experience. Like, you came here to experience all of that. So you didn't just come here. Nigga, if you don't want to experience physical shit, or you know what I'm saying, like, you know, what's the point of you coming to this planet, nigga? You might as well just be dead, nigga. If you don't like physical shit, then just be dead. You don't have to worry about physical shit or materialistic shit. Nigga, you came here to experience material shit, nigga. What the fuck? So that's why I don't get when niggas be like, oh, this nigga is not, and I'm cool if you don't for yourself, but you don't have to tell other niggas that they can't. There's a bad thing if they want that shit. It's a materialistic, my body's a fucking material, nigga. So, nigga, you came on a materialistic planet, nigga. What the fuck? So, nigga, yeah, nigga, just don't even listen to niggas like that. Okay? You also knew, like, you was going to, oh yeah, your purpose. You knew that you was going to be naturally fucking good at your purpose. Like real good. Okay? You knew you was going to be real good at your purpose, guys. You knew you was going to be real fucking naturally good at your purpose. And there's really nothing that could really stop you from that shit. There's nothing that could really stop you from your purpose, bro. Like, your purpose in life, guys, whatever purpose you have, you knew you was going to be naturally fucking good at that shit. All right? You knew you was going to be real fucking good at that purpose that you have. Okay? Because that's your purpose. Whatever purpose you have, you naturally have a natural advantage over everybody else. Okay? The problem is with y'all, like, in the past, when you guys was trying to work on your purpose and be your purpose, okay, the problem why you guys was ass, okay, or trash at that shit, or not, or, you know, not the best at that shit, was the key. You guys used to put in a lot of work, probably. You probably put a lot of work, but you was ass, and everybody else was better than you. The main reason was because you didn't believe you was the best. God, you have to believe you the best, like, ever, of all time, like, created. I'm not saying the best around the people you're around. I'm saying the best to ever live doing that purpose. You know what I'm saying? You have to have an insane belief. You see, people tell you to be humble. Nigga, fuck that humble shit. That's actually a spell that you're putting on yourself. When people tell you to be humble, that's a spell. I told you, chosen ones, nigga, we're extremists. So when we go and try to be humble, we actually will make everybody better than us, and we will feel like we're not the best. So don't ever try to be humble, nigga. I told you that shit's a lie. That being humble is actually the worst shit you can do. You actually got to be arrogant. Being arrogant isn't even arrogant. They just made that shit to make you feel bad about believing in yourself. They created that word to make you feel bad about believing in yourself. It's just like an addiction. See what I'm saying? It's just like addictions. Okay, they made that word up to make you believe you can't stop doing some shit. It's a lie because they understand beliefs and law of attraction. There's no such thing as addictions. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with being arrogant. There's no such thing as being arrogant, guys. They tell you that's self-worship or something. No, it's not worshiping yourself, nigga. And there's nothing wrong when you want to do that shit either, nigga. If you want to do that shit, if you want to worship yourself, go ahead and worship yourself, nigga. Okay, you're supposed to have that type of belief in yourself. You're supposed to believe you're the best ever. See, and a lot of y'all won't even do that shit. But that's the key. When you start to believe that shit, that's when you really just are unstoppable with that purpose. Just think about when you guys really believe you guys was the best at that thing that you guys did. If you ever did that shit one time, you just was just confident that you was the best. You was damn near unstoppable at that shit because that's naturally a purpose anyways. And then you mix the belief with that shit. Oh no, it's unstoppable. So guys, in the past, the reason why you was trash because you didn't believe in yourself. Man, you didn't believe you was the best. Okay, I'm not saying the best around you. I'm not saying the best. I'm talking about the greatest to ever fucking do it. Okay, guys. So yeah. Okay. Okay. And yeah, like, where am I right now? Like I said, you also got to put the work in too. You got to put the work in. Like, I want you guys to be like putting the work in. Don't just think it's belief. Yes, you gotta put the work in, but it's really just belief. Like that's hard ass work is like 30% of the shit. Hard work is like 30% of this shit. 70% of you being the best and you just performing well and performing insanely good is through belief. And you really believing you're the best to ever fucking do that shit. Okay, you really have the best. You believe in yourself the most. That's 70% of the actual performance, not the hard work. As a chosen one, at least this is for me. Okay, like that's 70% of that shit. Like that's belief is 70%. Okay, and God, you also knew like you would have spirit guides, angels. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking ancestors, whatever you want to call it, angels, spirit guides protecting you. Like before you came to this planet, you knew that you was gonna have all that shit protecting you. So shit can't be fucked with you. Shit can't fuck with you. Yes, you was in your lowest self. So you let that shit. You let certain things happen to you when you, like I told you, you allowed yourself to go through the downtime. So you let some shit happen. But I'm not talking about anything dangerous or life threatening. So like I said, guys, you guys let yourself go through that shit. Like you guys let what's it called? You knew that you would have angels and spirit guys. That's the job of angels and spirit guys, protect you. So it's just niggas from high ass realms just watching over you. You know what I'm saying? And you knew that you before you came to this realm, you knew that you would have that protection over you guys. So you guys, have you guys ever like me personally, like I was just walking one time and like nigga, I almost got my leg almost got ran over by a fucking car, nigga. And it, like God, and I just walking right, and I just looked over, and this car was like right next to my fucking leg, and I just like I didn't even see it. Just something told me to just look that way. I just did it unconsciously, and then I just seen that shit was about to, I just moved my leg a little bit. I was like, oh shit, that shit would have fucked my shit up. How many moments like that happen to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like certain serious situation could have happened and y'all escaped that situation unscathed. Nothing happened to y'all. That's because you have a spiritual protection around you, so you can't be fucked with. You can't be touched. Nobody can do shit to you. Okay, they can't do shit with you. So that's another thing, that you have a spiritual protection and spirit guides around you, nigga. You got spirit guides around you, okay? And you knew that also before you came to this planet, you knew that you doing evil shit, you doing like dumbass shit, like being stupid, like going around starting dramas and just like doing dumbass shit like that could actually get people in danger and get yourself in danger. You also or vibrating very fucking low as fuck, or just to the point like you just think about this negative like very low shit like death and shit. You vibrating to the point of death. You know what I'm saying? Or and like destruction and shit. You will actually from you doing those negative shit, you will lose that spiritual protection. So yeah, you knew you had a spiritual protection around you, but if you knew that if you was gonna go around doing dumb shit and like just negative shit, you would lose that spiritual protection. And nigga, that shit could lead you in jail, dead, like handicapped, or just fucked up. Okay, so you have a spiritual protection, and you can't be fucked with. But you know that if you was doing low vibrational shit, you would lose that protection, nigga. You would easily lose that protection. Now some niggas still got that protection because their future is so bright. So you got niggas who was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who was in the streets and shit, and they was never touched, and they actually changed their life because they been had that spiritual protection around them. See, because them niggas also in the streets are also doing dumbass shit. So it's not like they, you know what I'm saying? They like it's not like you can lose it because they all in that shit. So you might as well just keep giving them that spiritual protection. Some of them that spiritual protection. You know what I'm saying? Like some niggas, I'm not even gonna go too deep into that. But yeah, guys, like you have that spiritual protection, and you can lose that shit from doing dumbass shit. Okay, you can lose that shit from doing dumbass shit. Okay, but you're a chosen one, right? You're a chosen one, so you come from the highest fucking realm. So naturally, it's in you to do righteous shit, anyways. Okay, it's in you to do righteous shit. Okay, so you just a righteous ass motherfucker, and not just that, you naturally vibrate high. Yes, I know you could go through tough times, but naturally you just still vibrate high. Okay, you naturally have it in you to vibrate high as fuck. All right, you have it in you to vibrate high as hell. Okay, so you vibrate high. You already knew you was gonna vibrate high, so you really can't even get to that point where you lose that spiritual protection. Okay, and like also like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you have a pure ass soul. Like you come from the highest realm, so you already gonna vibrate high as fuck, anyways. Okay, when you come to Earth, okay, like I said, when you come to Earth, you forget everything. Okay, you knew this shit before you was gonna come, before you even came here, and you knew it was gonna be a little bit tough. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew you were gonna manifest certain shit for yourself, but you knew you were gonna forget this shit. That's why when you're born, you don't remember none of this shit, nigga. The fuck? And the reason for that, like I said in the past video, is because it makes the shit fun. It makes the shit better. It makes the story even better. It makes everything better to not know everything and learn it through the way. You set triggers and shit, okay? You set up triggers and shit for you to wake up, okay? So you set specific time, like I was telling you set times and shit and time frame when you was gonna wake up to who you really are and your true purpose, okay? And just learning about the world and everything that really is happening and the truth about this realm, nigga. Everything, the truth about everything, okay? And that's why you waking up now, nigga, because you set triggers up for that shit, okay? But like I said, like how many times have y'all was just chilling and then you was in a specific time in your life and then you seen like a certain YouTube video, okay? You seen like a certain YouTube video and that that shit taught you everything like you needed to know about a certain situation in your life. You know what I'm saying? You was going through a certain thing in your life and you seen this random ass YouTube video and that shit taught you so much and it led you to a different path of understanding of new shit. You know what I'm saying? How many times have that shit happened? Because you're in synchronicity, you already set that shit up for yourself to wake up at the time. So you sent that shit to yourself, nigga. You sent that shit to yourself so you can wake up and understand what was really going on about that certain thing. Okay? Okay? Like I said, like, yeah, you set up certain shit. Okay? You also knew, like, you was going to be led by your higher self on this planet. Or if you want to call it God, whatever you want to call it, like, you knew that you was going to be led regardless. So even though you forgot, you know what I'm saying? Even though you was going to forget when you came to this planet, you still have your higher self in you. And that's just your intuition, your voice, your soul, telling you certain shit. A lot of the time, guys, we before we was even aware of this shit, we literally went against this shit. We went against our higher self telling us to not do certain shit, do this or do that. The higher self is gonna tell you the right shit to do, but you have the free will not to listen to that shit. And when you don't listen to that shit, nigga, bad shit be happening to you. Bad shit be happening to you, and then you take the wrong path, and bad shit happens usually, nigga. All the time, actually. Your higher self knows all the shit you need to do. And nigga, it's like a cheat code. It's a cheat code, nigga. That shit is a cheat code. It will literally give you all that, but you have to believe it. Okay, and you will feel it deep down inside you. That's how you know it's your higher self. When you really feel that shit deep down inside of you. That's how you know it's your higher self. And when you really feel that shit in you, like nigga, that shit is right. Like, so your higher self will come through to you in a form of just, you know what I'm saying? Like you will feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can feel that shit in you. Like nigga, that's the right shit I should do. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna make a video on higher self in another video, in my next video. So I'm gonna break that shit down there. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You knew you was gonna have your higher self guiding you this whole fucking journey to your purpose. And again, your higher self will literally do whatever it can to get you to that purpose. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna explain that shit in the next video. Okay, it will use whatever it can to get you to do what the fuck you need to do. Okay, so another thing is like I said, like your higher self is you, but it's you in another realm, guys. Guys, you're not just here in this fucking body at this time, guys. You're also here, but you're also in the other realm at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You're here in this body right now, but you're also not here at the same time. You're also in a different dimension at the same fucking time that you're going through this life. And it's also fucking like infinite fucking universes of, you know, I'm not even gonna get into that, but you know, you're here but in a different realm at the same time. So you're not just here by yourself. That's why you're looking at yourself and you're guiding yourself throughout this body. But you in this body, you're not even realizing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And God, like I say, like I'm gonna make a video on a higher self, but you could literally talk to you like nigga. I'll be sitting the fuck down, meditating, talk to my higher self, nigga. And that should be telling me, like, nigga, these past 2 weeks, I've really learned about my higher self. And that's why I'm making that video. Okay, I'm making that video soon. But that shit was teaching me hella shit. That shit was teaching me hella fucking shit. And I know that shit is real, nigga. That shit is some real ass shit. And that shit shocked me how much I trust that shit and how much it showed, bro. That shit was crazy. But yeah, guys, like your higher self is here to guide you, guys. She's here to guide you, okay? And it's up to you to let your higher self guide you. Yes, your higher self is gonna whoop your ass to get you to do certain shit it needs you to do. It's gonna beat the fuck out of you. It's gonna beat the fuck out of you just to get you your attention. But if you don't want to listen to your higher self, you know what I'm saying, you have that choice. But your higher self still is gonna try to, especially as a chosen one, because we like nigga. Once like certain niggas once they're done, once they certain niggas in the streets, bro, like their higher self, their soul just let them let go, cause that shit was too traumatic for them. But like, you know what I'm saying, like us, like nigga, your higher self is not gonna play with you, nigga. As a chosen one, your higher self is not, cause it didn't want you to. You're not here to play games, nigga. You're not here to play games. Okay, your higher self is gonna get on your ass and really get you to do what you need to do. And it will use whatever the fuck it can to use that shit against you. Okay? And I'm gonna get into this shit in another video. I'm gonna explain why it will use that shit, but you know what I'm saying? And like most people, like I say, don't listen to their higher self. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't listen to their higher because of fear or just like beliefs. Like they really believe in lies and shit. They don't even believe that shit's real and shit. Like niggas don't believe that shit's real. Okay? Okay, they don't believe that shit. They don't believe none of this shit that I'm saying. Okay? They think everything's like a physical. Some niggas just think everything is physical and not spiritual. Nigga, you can believe what you want to believe, but nigga, you know what I'm saying? Also, you also knew that fear and like letting other niggas belief like control you will also like fuck up your whole purpose and your whole destiny. Okay? Like I said, you got your higher self, so you were chosen one. Like, nigga, ain't nobody finna tell me shit anyways, nigga. You was gonna figure this shit out anyways. But like that's why most people like don't get where the fuck they need to go. You know what I'm saying? This is why a lot of people don't get where they need to go and live their true purpose. They don't live shit. They don't do shit. Don't live their purpose. We not, our higher self is gonna tell us, nigga, the truth, nigga. And that's why a lot of the time you be waking up to the truth of certain shit and you like, damn, that shit's tough. And you the only nigga that believe that know is the truth. But niggas won't believe that shit because either they're scared or you just don't believe. They think it's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But you the only nigga that knows that shit is true because your soul is telling you, your higher self telling you, nigga, that shit is true, that what you just heard, nigga. And we're not here to live lies, nigga. We're here to live the truth and live our purpose. Okay? We're here to live our purpose, all right? So yeah, guys, like, you know what I'm saying? And like that's why when a lot of people, when they die, they actually wake up. Like once they die, they wake up. They be like, oh shit, all this shit was fake. They be like, oh my god, this shit was fake as fuck. All this shit was fake. Like, what was the point of me living my life like that? And they realize like, damn, that really was my purpose. I really could have done that shit. It was really easy for me to do that shit. I just believed people, and I was living through my life trying to impress people and living my life the wrong way. And then they die, and then now they basically have to damn near restart it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, but it's gonna take. They're probably gonna take some time. Like, nigga, I ain't trying to go back and do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go through that shit again. I gotta take a step back. But they died, and then they realized, damn, nigga, I just wasted my fucking life. I was supposed to do that shit, and I didn't do it because of beliefs and just other people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, like, you know what I'm saying? You also knew, like, none of this shit is real. Okay, none of this shit on this planet is fucking real. Like, okay, this physical realm ain't real, guys. It's not real. It's damn near like a dream. You damn near living in a dream. In a dream. I heard somewhere, like, I heard on some shit, like, when you die, like, you actually live your life again for like 7 minutes. So when you die, your brain still has go through memory. So your body's dead, but your brain is still alive, and it's going through flashbacks and shit. And those flashbacks, you know what I'm saying, feel like it's actually like years. So it's actually the flashback actually happened like for 7 minutes or 6 minutes, but it actually feels like it's you're actually living in that moment, in that those memories from birth all the way to your death date. It feels like you're living life again. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're living exactly your life again, so it actually feel like 100 years or whatever, how many years it is. So it's like, nigga, bro, that's actually like, so you living in it's like you living in a dream, None of this physical shit is real. That's why I told you could do